I'm meteorologist Vin Crosby from the Weather Show at Vin Crosby for your Thursday, December 30th. Another hefty snow forecast coming to the northwest that we told you back in November. We are going to get pounded again today across much of Idaho, I84, down towards Salt Lake City. Let's get right into it. This satellite picture showing the system coming our way. It's a little compact. It does have a lot of moisture with it. It is going to move right down into the Treasure Valley. The jet stream last week coming out of the north didn't look like we were going to get a lot, but it buckled, and now we're seeing that little curve come on into the northwest with that little area low pressure that is going to dump a lot of snow. The temperatures are very cold, so the snow totals are going to add up quite quickly. Let's go and check out and see that the snow totals that we have coming across the region, they are looking pretty hefty across many areas. You can see the mountains getting hefty amounts of snow once again. And then back down in towards the Treasure Valley, we see snow expanding down towards the south and east. This model bringing in maybe 1 to 3 inches, but I think it's going to be more than that. One other model bringing in more 2 to 4, 2 to 5 inches of snow across the Treasure Valley. Coming up, we're going to give you detailed snow reports for Ontario, Boise, Nampa, Caldwell. Wait till you see these snow totals. This is by 11 o'clock this morning, folks. We go in, we see a lot of yellows and oranges and reds draping down towards the Treasure Valley. So checking out Meridian, about 1.5 inches of snow coming down by 11 o'clock this morning. That's going to make the roads, which are already very slick, even more slippier out there across the Treasure Valley. Going in for a closer look, we can see a tremendous amount of snowfall coming on through. As I change the opacity here, we see snow totals in Meridian coming in towards around about 1.5 inches of snow, coming down towards Boise, another 1.5 inches of snow again by 11 o'clock. So it's going to start expanding rapidly back across the area. Nampa, Caldwell getting into around 1 inch, maybe a little bit more. Some areas will be knocking on the door of 2 inches of snow by 11 o'clock this morning as you get up towards Eagle, back over to Star, Middleton, down in towards Garden City. It's going to be a mess around Glenwood Road with a lot of snow coming down across the region. As we get up into the other bands of snow, the yellowish there areas are about 2 inches of snow coming down there. Up around Bogus, check that out. That's close to 4 inches, maybe 5 inches of snow by 11 o'clock this morning. So fresh powder. Had a friend up there yesterday, said it was just tremendous powder skiing. Not only at Bogus, but up around Tamarack, Brundage. Any ski resort's going to be loving it. Sun Valley looking good as well. Down along Interstate 84, we can see the snow is going to start piling up down south of 84, back out towards the west, about 1 inch, 1.5 inches as we get towards Parma, Fruitland, Ontario, and then back up to the north, getting up to around Ontario and getting up towards Weiser. Then we'll start to see maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow coming on down by 11 o'clock this morning. So 3 inches of snow coming down in some areas here, back up towards Ontario again, Parma, and Weiser. Emmett getting into the mix as well, close to 2 inches of snow, maybe 3 inches of snow coming down by 11 o'clock this morning. It'll start expanding down towards the southeast, down around Mountain Home, and then that will expand and really start coming on down as you go towards Twin Falls and the Magic Valley this afternoon. The mountains seeing close to 5 to 6 inches of snow up around McCall. Again, this is by 11 o'clock in the morning. Tamarack looking great. Great ski conditions up along 55. 95, watch out. The roads are going to be terrible there. Coming down towards the south and east. As we go through the afternoon, the snow keeps on coming. Most of the heavy stuff expands down towards the south and the east. Boise getting another 2 inches or so coming on down through the region. The mountains getting another 3 to 4 inches of snow back up into the high country around McCall, Cascade, Donley. And then down here in the Treasure Valley, Boise, another 2 inches of snow. So that puts us up over 4 inches of snow, folks, for the day. Meridian getting back into around 1.5 inches of snow. Back up towards Emmett, another 1.5 inches of snow. Maybe another 1.5 to 2 inches back up around Parma, again by 5 p.m. So the snow total's really piling up here. Notice how the heavier snows go down I-84, down towards Mount Home and Twin Falls. Another 2 to 3 inches of snow falling down through here, so some real treacherous travel on the roadways today. If you're heading down towards Salt Lake City, you can see the snow expands down into the Magic Valley, where the snow totals get into that 2 to 3 inch snowfall forecast range by 5 p.m. this afternoon. As we go into 11 o'clock tonight, still snow tapering off back across the Treasure Valley. Most of the heaviest activity tapering off by this time, but still another, dusting to a half inch of snow coming on down across Boise and then the mountains and down to the southeast. You see the snow is going to continue. So a lot going on this morning. More hefty snow is coming our way. What an incredible snowpack we're having this year across the Northwest. And the forecast calls for more snow through the season. If you haven't checked out my forecast for the snowpack for this winter weather season, you can check out the video posted right here.